Hey everybody, just making a short video here just to explain you some things about Arabic music and how the system used on this kind of music works. It's always very important when you're playing the music on the original instruments, and even more when you're playing on something like the guitar, you know, like I'm doing it, I'm trying to preach about, yeah? So it's very important to understand this system in order to apply it to the instrument that you want to apply. Okay, so first thing, I would suggest you, highly suggest you, especially if you are a Western musician or you know Western music concepts and theory and things like that, try to forget about it. Put it aside for a while and don't go looking for parallel things or similar things, you know, from the system. Even avoid calling things like, you know, take a maqam and don't avoid calling it a scale or things like that, okay? Because this music doesn't work like that, and the more you try to find the similarities, the more confused you're gonna get, okay? So the musical system for Arabic music is what we call maqam, okay? And this maqam, like I said, is not on a scale, it's a group of notes and how they work. Well, actually, in reality, is several groups of notes. Okay, we have something on a smaller cell called Jins or Ajnas, in plural. These are just a group of notes that give a color, and then you take this group of notes, then you put it next to another, and when you join both of them, you get a maqam. And then even there, you can have some other group of notes that are related, and you can move on. You can move to these groups and get different flavors. Okay, I'll give you an idea. I can have what I call a Jins rust, which is okay, has a certain color, okay, and then I can have another Jins that is called Hijaz, very common. Okay, and if I join both, okay, and here I have Maqam Ras Susnak, which basically is the combination of those two. And still I can make other moves to different colors. I would not call it modulations or things like that. I don't want you, I mean, you could call it like that, but you have to be very careful, okay, to not start thinking like in Western music. Otherwise, the direction will start getting, you know, off track, and like I said, eventually it will be very frustrating to learn this music. Okay, so what else? So this is what maqam is. Then we have what we call eka, which is the rhythm. There are the different Arabic rhythms with their wazn, which is like the weight, okay, because these rhythms are cycles, okay, and they have certain beats that are important, others that are not so important, so the weight, you know, goes in different places and it makes the whole thing walk, okay? There are different ones. Say we have to give you a quick one, a famous semi rhythm, you know, it's 10 beats, and it goes dun, es, tak, es, dum, tak, es, dun, tak, es, dum, tak. So you see the dum comes from the low note of the percussion instrument, and the tak is the high note, and the es is like a rest or silent, okay? And that's like the basic pattern to give you the weight, the wazn, and on the rhythm, yeah? So what else? It's very cool to know that if you study the Arabic Maqam, you're gonna find many applications in terms of you can play Arabic music, but it will be easier also, it will be easy if one day you want to move to for instance, to Turkish music, because they also use a system called Maqam. It's similar to the Arabic Maqam, it has some differences too, you know, but it's relatively close. So, but also other types of music, you know. We hear a lot these days, you know, many people like, for instance, desert blues, you know, from the Sahara Desert in North Africa. And a lot of those guys are also influenced, you know, by all the different sounds of the maqam, that have, arrived to their culture, and they are all mixed and blend with different styles. So it's a way of understanding also many other styles of music, okay? Well, that's basically how things work on the Maqam system in a very simple way, okay? As always, I recommend you some of my books about different world music styles. I have one that, for instance, that is about Arabic music. Originally, it was addressed for fretless guitar, but it actually can be applied for our normal guitar, and even with these added frets, that they are very easy to put on the guitar and they don't damage the guitar or anything. But this is something I explained in a different video. It's called how to make something like how to make fretlets, not fretless, but fretlets. Okay, you can watch that, and I will explain more about it in future videos, specifically for Arabic music. So this book I was saying, about Arabic music for fretless guitar, you can use it on a fretless guitar and on a guitar using a few frets, like smaller frets, like this one you see right here. You don't need so many as you see on this video, just with less than that you can play good Arabic music. So all the material in this book, the techniques, different compositions and music and tabs that I put there, you can use it in both guitars, or even you can even take an electric guitar and put these things too and learn the music. Remember, I'm talking about these things, but don't think it's something that is fixed and is glued to the guitar or anything like that. No, this is something temporary you take on and off without damaging the instrument. So if you want to give it a try, just know that it's that easy. I'm gonna leave it here for now. Because I said it was a brief explanation of the general idea of Arabic music, and just stay tuned for other videos, or even check out some other publications I have on my website for different world music styles. All right.